Hey everyone, so this is another video on graphing circles and using the expanded form, okay? So we have the expanded form of the equation of the circle, and we would like to graph this guy. So to graph it, we need to find the center and the radius as well. So which is why we are gonna complete this square. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have x squared, right? And then, but there is no other x term, so which is why I'm gonna say this is gonna be x minus 0 squared, which will be much easier. And the second one, I can write y squared plus 4y. But if you want to complete this two terms, you need to divide this by 2, which is 4 divided by 2, right? Which is gonna be squared, which will be 4. So I will add that number so I can get a perfect square, but I cannot do that because it will change the question. So I need to subtract as well. Okay, so then we have minus 16. Okay, again, if this is complicated still, so you need to review the complete square. Okay, so the first one, x squared, can be written as x minus 0 squared. And these three term is same as y plus 2 squared. And then you got minus 64 is 0, okay? But in our start from the equation of the circle, we need to have x minus h squared. So let me repeat one more time. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So this is not in this form, so or you can just say what value make this guy inside is 0, which is going to be -2. What value of x will make this guy is 0, that will be just 0, which is you can do as well. But let me write this in that form. So x minus 0 squared plus y minus -2 squared, which I can add 64 to both sides, so that will be 64, which is going to be 8 squared. So from there, you can see the center will be 0. Let me use the next one. So center is 0, comma, -2. Okay, so that is my center. And then the radius is just this guy, which is 8. Okay, so now we have these. We just need to find that point, 0, -2, right? So that will be this point. And I need to move 8 units on all directions. So if I go from 8 units from 82, I should be getting 6, right? So it should be something like this. And this is how you can graph a circle when you are given a expanded form. But let's actually try another question. Okay, so we have another one. So let's complete square first. So to do so, we want to combine the like terms together. So we have x squared minus 14x. And I'm going to leave some space, y squared plus 2y, and then plus 41. Okay, so we take the half of this coefficient, so that would be -7, square that number, so that would be 49. And then take the half of the linear term, which is 2. Half of 2 is just 1, square that is just 1. And I add 49 and 1 to the left side, so maybe it's better to do the same thing on the other side so we can keep the equation same. Okay, and now we do have the first three terms with those x's, so it's same as x minus 7 squared. So x is just the square root of this, minus 7 just the half of this -14, and that's what we have. And then these three terms is y plus 1 square. And then I have 41 right here. That's going to be 50. So if you subtract 41, so you will get 9. So you may rewrite this guy one more, like in terms of minus version, x minus h and y minus k. Or you can just say what makes this inside is 0, which is 7. What makes this inside is 0, which is -1. So that is my center. So you can do this, and then radius will be just this guy is 3 squared. So in our equation of the circle, it was going to be r squared. So that is why that's just 3, not 9. So people go with that sometimes. or you can just say x minus 7 right there, and plus this will be x minus -1. I mean, y minus -1 square equals 3 squared. And then you can just go ahead and take the number after minus, which is 7 and -1. We already have that already, okay? So as soon as you have the center and the radius, so let's go ahead and find it 7, -1. So this is 7 and this is -1. And the radius is 3, so I can go 3 on all directions. So it should be like this, okay? So this is how you graph it. If you do know expanded form of the equation, using the complete square steps, you just find the center and the radius, okay? So I hope that was clear.